It's your girl Nina from Unbreakable Strong Woman, coming to you from bipolar Michigan. It is supposed to be 60. It was snowing yesterday. I think Saturday is going to be 110. We don't know what we going to get. So at the front door, we have to leave our winter boots and shorts, swimming suit, and a winter coat because we don't know what we're going to get on a daily basis here. But come on in, sit down, and have a cup of Joe with me and Mickey. Oh, I got some funny stuff for y'all today, boy. Whew. You know, I keep y'all laughing because I don't want y'all to cry. So if you don't find me funny, I understand that, but I laugh by my damn self. You know what I'm saying, TK? How you doing, love? I will laugh by my damn self. Because the shit that happened, that's going on in this world, it's funny to me. It has to be funny. If it's not funny, we going to be sitting there having a nervous breakdown and go crazy, right? So we gotta laugh. Go get y'all a cup of Joe. You might need some crack. I'm just playing. Go get you a shot. Okay, Kanique. I know you at work. How y'all doing? I'm fine, Kanique. Thank you with your beautiful self, TK, Kanique. Goldie, Miss Lorraine, my mods. I love you. I love you. I love you so much. Hey, Donna. Hey, Cynthia, how y'all doing? Come on in. Make sure y'all push like. 30 of y'all already then came in and just ran mud all over my house. Didn't even push like. Can y'all push like? Go get Mickey. Go get y'all a cup of Joe. Let's talk. I got to tell y'all something. You know, when I need to talk, I call my friends. Y'all my friends, right? And I don't think you are watching 2 videos a day. You got to watch 2 videos a day to help your girl out. So what's going on? Have y'all been watching 2 videos a day? Can you tell me honestly, yes, you've been watching 2 videos a day. Can you tell me honestly, yes, Nina, I shared you with a friend. Yes, I shared you on Facebook. I shared you on Instagram. Could y'all honestly tell me that? Or y'all fake like all them people that was at Angie Stone funeral? That's what I'm about to talk about. Fake friends. Friends. How many of us have them? Not very many, okay. This coffee is so nasty right now because I didn't put enough sugar in it and I can't go in there and get it while I'm on the phone. So I'm going to drink some coffee. They say black coffee good for you, but I'm black enough. So, hey, I'm sweet enough too, okay. Before I talk about Miss Angie Stone, God rest her soul, I'm going to talk about your little cousin. Who your cousin it is? Cousin Elon. Let's talk about cousin Elon real quick. Because people tell me, Nina, don't talk about politics, but I have to because that's what's going on with us. Let me talk about your little cousin Elon and his Uncle Donald. Okay. Have y'all heard Elon done lost $175 billion? Do y'all know that's half his fortune? Oh, God is not playing. He ain't playing. He coming back with a vengeance and he's not playing. And see, we didn't understand. Like people said, where is God? My brother just went outside. You know I'm nosy. I want to see, do he got a girl out there? You know, I be all in his business. I'm still a tattletale. I tell everything. Hold on. He going in the garage messing with his car. I'm a tattletale. But anyway, God is a man that he shall not lie. And we was wondering, where was God when Donald Trump and Elon got in office? When y'all scared? Y'all was scared when I was saying, chill out. Let God be God. Thank you so much. Is it Marquette, Kelly? Thank you for the $20. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm going to give me a Starbucks with half of that today. You hear me? Because this coffee I got in my Keurig is nasty. So you bought me a Starbucks today. Who else want to buy me a Starbucks? Who want to buy me lunch? Who want to buy me dinner? Your girl is hurting. Eggs is $10. I love eggs, and I can't even buy no eggs. Because YouTube ain't giving me my money right, so I can't buy eggs no more. But anyway, back to what I was saying. Y'all was scared. I said, listen. If I don't know nothing else, I know God. And I know God do his best work when we on our knuckles. I know God like to show up when we think he don't exist. I know, hey Jay. I know he like to I know God want us to think there's no hope. You know why? Because when we don't have nothing, we don't have the government, we don't have the system, we don't have Quinta oil, we don't have all reliable, we don't have trench coat ladies, we don't have nothing but God. Won't he do it? How many of you are single mothers? Your kids grown, right? Didn't you make it? Didn't he feed them kids? Didn't he clothe those kids without their daddy? Won't he do it? So I know when we think he ain't gonna show up, he shows up and he shows out. So let me tell you this. God is showing up and showing out. He do every single thing for a reason. I want y'all to hear this for real. Everything he does for a reason. Can y'all hear me good? I got to keep watching my comments because I don't want to. Hold on, y'all. Let me make sure I was flowing. He don't make mistakes. So this is what he did. Elon and Uncle D. Rich as hell, right? And some reason people think rich people are smart. I remember I had to tell my son, David, at one time. We was riding through a nice community called East Grand Rapids. Nothing but rich white folks. A few sprinkles. He said, dang, Mom, they so blessed. What are we doing wrong? What black people doing wrong? Look how many poor black people there are compared to all these rich people. Look at their house and their cars. I said, son, you really think that's blessed? That's what you call blessed? People that rob, steal, white-collar criminals, slave masters' money. That's what you call blessed. What are you talking about? I ain't said all of them. If it don't apply, let it fly. Some of them people worked hard to get what they wanted. But the majority, people that you see that's mega rich, oh, that didn't come from God. That come from scamming and stealing. And it don't end right. Some people will sell their soul, Diddy, Jay-Z, Beyonce, to get the fortune and the fame. So don't look at people money and believe they're smart and they're blessed. No, a lot of them sold their soul to the devil. And the devil blessed big. He blessed you big. You hear me? So what he did was he put Elon Musk and Donald Trump in the office again, which just didn't make sense. How could this happen, Lord? First, God didn't have nothing to do with it. He makes everything happen, but he stood this one out. You know why? Because he wanted them to self-destruct right before our eyes. He said, oh, they think they're God. Donald Trump think he God. Elon Musk think he's God. He could take my children that I made and replace them with robots. Okay, let's see how this turned out for you, Elon. Go ahead, do your thing. You got the stage. He gave Elon and Donald Trump the stage. Show out. Y'all God. So make it happen. Let me see what my people follow you. And all of a sudden, they realized they wasn't God. They hated all over this universe. They are hated all over this universe. It's a Tesla right where I was yesterday on 29th Street. My stupid butt went out in the parking lot. Was like, Elon, what's up, E? Come on out, where X at? I ain't scared of y'all. I should have recorded it. People was like, what is wrong with her? I said, I'm trying to see where Elon at. But they had a protest out there and I had just missed it. Oh man, I wish I was out there. I would have been doing a crip walk and everything. Elon Musk would have had me on CNN. I would have been on CNN. I would have did the moonwalk, the network. They were like, what is she doing? I would have showed up with that protest. I hope it's out there today. I'm going live. Because I'm watching God work right before my eyes. I'm watching him give them the business. He like, Diddy, take this, take this, take this. $175 billion in a month. A month. God said, okay, let me show you how I work. I can take the richest man in the world who allegedly is worth $400 billion. And right before your eyes, I can strip him naked because I'm God. So many people told me this. Elon will never go broke. Did y'all just say God can never take Elon money from him? Watch Elon be at the food stamp line. Y'all gonna be down at the DHS building and you gonna be like, is that Elon? He gonna be trying to get some food stamps because he ain't gonna be able to afford eggs. God wanted him to be on the stage when he stripped them. I don't want to do it in private. Y'all can just hear about it. I want y'all to see I don't play. I want y'all to see I don't play. It's so bad for your little cousin. Guess what happened? He went to the Oval Office and Uncle Donald Trump got down on them old ass knees and sat on the floor allegedly. Because one of the officials reported this, y'all, from the White House. Elon crawled up on your uncle's lap like a toddler and cried his eyes out. I'm losing everything. The people hate me. I can't scam no more with these Teslas. They burning up people and they fight it out. These cars are the ugliest cars on the universe. I thought if I cheated to get you in there, we could just take over the world. It is not working. What can I do? Donald Trump pulled his titty out with the hair on the ear. You know, he had the hair on his nipple. Here, Elon, he had to breastfeed him. Now Elon is sitting in the Oval Office, y'all, playing video games. Donald Trump said, it's okay, boo-boo. Just go in there and play the video games with X. I'll fix it. So he goes in front of the White House and do an info commercial. Come on out and buy the Teslas. Buy one, get 10 free. Come on out. We got the Teslas here. And don't forget the mega gold boots. Your uncle is selling mega gold cowboy boots on his info commercial. The president of the United States got an info commercial. Come on out and get your Teslas and put on your boots and we go right on out like cowboys because we gonna make America great again. Did y'all see the commercial? It was so embarrassing. It was so embarrassing. I said the other countries are laughing at us like we Carrie. They aren't gonna laugh at you. We're being laughed at like we're Carrie. I said, if they don't get these two clowns, Beavis and Butthead, up out of here, and then they got the cult followers. Oh, yes, the mega boots look good. They walking around with shorts on and gold mega boots. The cult followers. You have to be brainwashed and part of a cult to still listen to these people. Something mentally got to be wrong with you. This lady just said this morning on TV that she was at a medical center with her mom, white woman. Her mother is dying from cancer. So this other older lady, she said had to be in her 70s with her husband. She too dying from cancer. So something came on the TV and her ignorant husband, who's 70-something, got to hollering, make America great again, and they need to sue CNN because they keep talking crazy about Elon and Donald, and he going on and on and on. And the lady's next, his wife turned to him and said, are you kidding me? With her weary voice barely hanging on. Are you kidding me? You sitting here still talking about Donald Trump when I'm dying? He want to take my medication that's going to keep me alive away from me, and you're my husband, and you pro Donald Trump? Are you kidding me? And this man still, thank you so much for the cash at Charlotte, thank you. This man still was arguing with his sick wife that's dying that Donald Trump is taking her medication away. Want to take Medicare and Medicaid. And he's still pro Donald Trump against the wife he been with probably 50 years. And you gonna tell me these people are not brainwashed? They said the old woman got up and walked away from this man. This is her husband. He'd rather ride or die with Donald Trump than fight for the rights for his wife to live with her medication. These people sick. They're crazy. I'm telling you what I know. They're out of their mind. So I just wanted to bring y'all up to standards that Elon Musk is going down fast. By the end of the year, Elon net worth going to be about $1 million, if that. And I know y'all thinking y'all mind, that's impossible. My God moved mountains. Y'all didn't know about him? Have y'all ever heard about my daddy? Do y'all know what my daddy can do? My daddy can take a multi-billionaire and put him in a jail cell. His name's Sean Puffy Combs. You know what I'm saying? My daddy would do the impossible. Never challenge him. See, that's why he's showing out. He said, oh, y'all said Elon can't never go broke. Watch this. He said, that's my money Elon stole. He stole my money. And you know what else I found out? I found out that Twitter, it's X now. Elon don't have $400 billion sitting in the bank, y'all. Most of his money was investments and what you call it? Bitcoins and stuff like that. It's that kind of stuff. He's worth that much because he got money involved in different places, right? Well, when he bought Twitter, they didn't care about Twitter being collateral because they don't care. They don't want Twitter. They needed collateral. So guess what they used? They used his Tesla companies. Now the Tesla's going down fast. They are being boycotted pretty much. In everybody country, the bank he got the money from go say, wait a minute. You use Tesla for collateral and you don't have the money anymore in Tesla. So we need our money now. They go bankrupt his ass. They're going to bankrupt because people leaving X like crazy. If you are X member, get your ass off of there. If you want your country saved, boycott Twitter X. We already on Target head. We on Walmart head. We doing our thing. And you know what's funny? Because people said the Bible not real, right? In the Bible, it said before the end of time, the head would be the tail and the tail would be the head. That God's people will be royalty. That they will bend down and kiss our feet. They will pray and cry and plead for our help. Have y'all been watching the TV? Have you all been watching TV? Where's the black people? We don't understand. We was down for y'all. These the Hispanics. We were down for y'all. Y'all and the black lady Kamala just left us. Kamala, please come back. We want to see you jump double dutch and laugh. We can't even laugh unless Nina on live. Everybody cries since Kamala left. We can't even laugh no more. Where's the black people? Y'all calling for us? The slave kids. I know y'all ain't calling for the slave kids. Not the chilling, eating collard green, making cornbread, making black women with the big booties. I know y'all ain't calling on us. Yeah, I know y'all ain't calling on Kizzy and Kunta Kinte. Oh, no. The ignorant folks. The thieves. What do y'all want us to do? We sitting this one out. We sitting back, drinking some Kool-Aid, eating some fried chicken and watermelon. What we do best. Ain't that what y'all said about her? They forgot. The civil rights movement opened the floodgates to heaven to a lot of these folks that's talking about us. The Hispanics, the Asians, the Indians. The civil rights movement did this for you to own that hair store over there, to own them tire shops, you the nail shops. Do you want your nail done? You wouldn't be here if it wasn't for us. Me love you long time. You want your feet done too? If it wasn't for us, you wouldn't be over there doing feet. You know what I'm saying? All you Hispanic girls is working all these medical offices. When you come in there, what? They give you attitude, hate you, then walked in. It's more Hispanics in my doctor's office than there are white folks and black folks. I said, so am I in Little Mexico? Because I don't see no Americans up in here working. How many times you didn't call to pay your phone bill and you push 1 for English and you get, man? Didn't I push 1 for English? How I get your ass? Where are the Americans? We can't get jobs. Do y'all know my son been trying to get a job for 2 months? McDonald's, Burger King, nobody want to hire. Because DEI, I ain't got to hire that little black boy. I ain't got to hire that little black girl. They not hiring these people. Now, y'all contradict yourself, America. You said we were lazy. Right? We lazy. Black people lazy. They won't work, which didn't make sense to me because only people that's lazy need slaves. I mean, damn, we didn't have no slaves. We were the damn slaves. Slaves can't be lazy. So they telling people we lazy. Then Donald Trump come along and do DEI. And he make it so the lazy people can't work. He take the lazy people jobs. Now he's sitting back, him and Elon sitting on his lap sucking his hairy titty. And they sitting back, what we gonna do? We gotta call the black pilots back. We gotta cancel DEI because these folks that we thought was gonna work, they don't wanna work because they slave on the kids. Slave on the kids don't know how to do nothing. We forgot that Mammy used to breastfeed our kids. We forgot Mammy used to cook our food and keep our yards. And then we send Jesus and his cousin them back home. Who go paint the whole house for $10? Huh? Who go do our pool for $25? Who go do it? Because you know Tommy and Karen is not going to break a nail. Is this what you said make America great again is? To make us work? Oh, hell no. Where's the black people? Where's the black people? Because Donald Trump lied to us. And he taking my food steps. I can't pay my trailer park bill right now because Donald Trump lied. I thought making America great again was putting black people back in slavery. I didn't know he was talking about poor people gotta go. I thought it was just the black people. But it's me too. I'm light-skinned now. He won't even talk to me. I'm light-skinned. Now they crying. Every single day, they gonna be crying. And black people sitting back there, hey, put some salt on my watermelon. I want the big watermelon. Give me that bucket of chicken. We watermelon, chicken, eating cornbread fed people. And we over here eating good. Because we know how to keep crops. We know how to go out there and make a garden. Thank you, Joe. We know how to go out there and make. Joe been a member 3 months. Hey, come on now. I hope you watching 2 videos today, Joe. We know how to go make a garden right over there by the garage if we have to. My mama taught me that. It's embedded in us from slavery to survive. We built for this. Y'all not built for it. When black folks was going through segregation, get sprayed by water hose and dogs sicked on them, and Malcolm X and Dr. King had to walk in them church shoes 10 miles, 20 miles, talking about we shall overcome. Malcolm X was doing it. He was knocking people out. But we shall overcome. Did anybody you know or any movie you watch, did you see black people get on TV? Where's the Indians? Why y'all won't help us? Where is somebody? Did we cry? No, we took that water like to the chin. Hold hands. Spray us all. We all going to jail. Together we stand, divided we fall. If he go, I go. Let my brother go. Let my people go. The dogs biting us. We kicking the dogs. Did you ever see any black person on TV crying about help? Only help they was crying for was Jesus, praying, asking the Messiah to save them. We weren't dependent on human beings. Because we know we didn't have nobody. We all we got. We know we didn't have nobody but the Lord. Y'all wonder why black people are so passionate about God. Why they always in church? Because that's all we ever had. Don't nobody love us. So we depend strictly on the Messiah. So I'm telling you all, I'm not making lightly of your situation. In a way I am, because you messed around and found out. You better learn how to pray. You better get on your knees. I don't know what y'all didn't understand when Donald Trump said he was going to, first thing in the office, when he woke up the next morning, he was going to go make Jesus and his grandmama them leave. And Jesus and his grandmama them voted for him. Did y'all not understand? Was it the English? I'm trying to figure out, what part didn't you understand? If somebody say, the first thing in the morning, I want all black people to get out of Michigan. And I sit here and vote for Michigan government that say they want us to leave. That's mental illness. That is mental illness. He telling me, I'm going to make sure your ass leave Michigan. Okay, vote for the government that's making me leave Michigan. I don't believe him. He talking about us, talking about the black people. He said the immigrants, which still don't make sense, y'all. Do you know we are visitors here? This will crack me up about Donald Trump and everybody else. Didn't I tell you these rich folks stole shit? They stole shit to be rich. They stole the country. They stole the laws. They made the laws. We are all visitors. We are all immigrants to this country. They from the Caucasus Mountains. This is not your land either. So should the Indians start kicking all of us out? Even though some black people here too. But should they start kicking us out? Because we're immigrants too. But see, that ain't what y'all preach. Y'all preach a lie. Y'all teach a lie to the kids. That's why it's so much hate in America, because it's all a lie. And y'all believe it. Like y'all believe everything y'all hear on the internet. Every single thing. Somebody can tell you anything, and you don't know how to decipher AI from logic. Y'all believe anything, but I digress. I just wanted to tell y'all about that little stuff that's still going on in the government that I'm paying attention to. I just heard it this morning, and I said, no, Elon did not crawl up on Donald Trump lap and cry, and somebody walked in. Donald Trump probably was rubbing baby oil on him. Elon don't know that, because he was at the free guard. He probably was like, oh, don't cry, E. I got you. We about to go get Diddy, okay? And it's going to be all right. Oh, don't cry. Just bend over, and we going to make it okay, okay? Go get Meek Mills. Meek Mills, come on in and make Elon feel a little bit comfortable. He didn't rub that baby oil on his ass. That's why he over in there sucking his thumb playing video games butt naked. Uncle Donald said he gonna make it all right. And Meek Mill's gonna come in there. I'm coming to help you play a little game. That's what they doing. I ain't crazy. No grown man sit on another grown man lap and he got a penis. Elon, that is not. Where is X? X need to be like, get off his lap, daddy, right now. He's not a man. He's a coward, daddy, and I am embarrassed of you. Little X should have slapped the shit out of Elon for that shit. Y'all know Elon is a deadbeat daddy, too. Did y'all know that? He's a deadbeat daddy. But anyway, I digress. Let's talk about Angie Stone funeral one more again. I don't want to keep bringing up her funeral because it's sad. I don't like that everybody is so concerned about Miss Angie Stone after she died. That's that thing, give me my flowers so I can smell them. Don't give her flowers now she dead. Oh, love everybody and their mama. I loved Angie. They playing our music. We gonna funk you right on up. We gonna funk you right on up. See, I am a realist. At least I said I didn't know Angie Stone was in that group, because I didn't know. I didn't get on here and lie and say, oh, I used to love that group. I didn't even realize Angie Stone was in the damn group. But I remember hearing her speak last year. I was in the car with, I was going to say Elon. Lord, I was in the car with Elon. I was in the car with Leon. And we was listening to her talk. And I said, dang, they dogged her like that. And you know what I said? I said, she better be careful, because she'd be next. So when I seen that accident on TV, my heart dropped to my feet, and I called Leon and said, oh my God, did you just see what happened? And he said, I know. We couldn't believe it. So let me tell y'all this. Let me tell y'all something a lot of y'all don't understand, especially the ones, I'm my friend, my BFF since preschool. We were in diapers together. Let me tell you. The same people you call friend will be the same people that help delete you. Will be the same people help delete you. And y'all, I got some story time. I'm going to give y'all a little bit of story time entwined in this story. For example, for the people that don't understand what I'm saying. A friend of mine, son was deleted by the police. I told y'all this. At Burger King. And I hope they don't get mad at me saying this, because I know this family, but the truth shall set you free. He was running, and the police smashed his body between Burger King and the car. It's on YouTube. It's all over the news. And the boy died. He was only like 26 years old. I grew up with his whole family, his dad and his whole family, right? We all was out there. I got a video on my YouTube channel being on his vigil. Everybody mad protesting for this child's life. We can't believe the police smashed this kid, right? And all he was doing was running. But this don't give the police a pass. Don't get me wrong. I still want to see his dad get justice, because they shouldn't have killed his son. Okay, let's fast forward. No, let's rewind. That was April last year that he died. The day he died, my grandson Sonny was born. Or was it 2 days, something like that. I was at the hospital when this happened. That's why I remember the date so well. Okay. The year before, because that was 24, in 23, I got a call. I think I told y'all. It was 2 bodies in the street on the other side of town. A man and a woman. And a baby was found walking around with blood all over him and brain matter. They didn't know who the baby belonged to till they found the bodies, and his daddy was laying in the street with his brains out. I seen it with my own eyes. Around the corner was a young woman shot in the pop-out in the head. These people were in their early 20s. I'm hollering at the news, cover them up. Everybody out there, we like, this is a disgrace. What in the hell? Right? So they clean the bodies up. My daughter come, we sitting in the car. We talking about what happened, like this is crazy. So we leave. It's still a bunch of people out there. Next thing you know, we get another call. It's another dead body. What? We go back to the scene. The young man we had just witnessed pull up. 2 of them with dreads. Smoking weed, enjoying the day. This after the scene, right? We was like, look at them. They don't know it was just 2 dead bodies in the street. Just see how life is. They live here. We thinking they live there. They ain't know it was 2 dead bodies right there, right? Those same 2 boys. We come back, one of them laying by the car dead. The other one nowhere to be found. I'm telling you about friends right now. Listen carefully. Follow this story. I'm like, oh my God. I was just calling the little young man keep the oil. I said, that keep the oil fine. Telling my daughter, he fine. You better go talk to him. She's like, Mama, no. Everybody you hook me up with is no. He was laying out there dead. Shot at least 8 times. I couldn't believe. I said, we just left the scene. The police had just left the scene. Right? Now let's fast forward. They didn't know who did it. The police was pissed because they were just there at the murder scene. So they felt like somebody came right up under our nose on the same street and pop out somebody else. All of that is a disgrace to my dang on precinct. We gonna find out who did this shit. The police would not rest until they found out. Okay, the young man that got smashed by the police at Burger King. This is what the news saying. Him, his brother, and the other boy with the dreads deleted the young man with the dreads was on the ground. What happened was the 2 dudes we seen with the dreads, the one that wasn't at the scene when we went back, He was texting the two brothers, telling them everywhere they're going, we're about to turn the corner. We on such and such street. We about to get something to eat. We about to do this. Now we pulling up to his house. They pull up to the house. This is what the news saying. The other guy, the driver with the dreads, he goes in the house. And the papa guy come out the cut, pop, 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 and then just walk away in front of all them people. And allegedly, the other brother was involved with the getaway. He's the brother that died at Burger King. Now, everybody's sitting there like, the narrative then changed. We was feeling so bad for this kid who got deleted at Burger King. And he was part of a murder. He set up someone to get deleted. Even though I feel bad for his daddy, because now his oldest son is charged with first-degree murder. It's on YouTube. It's on the news in Grand Rapids. I'm not telling you something that the news didn't say. So my poor friend, who barely made it through this year by his child, I mean, he was so depressed. He don't even know how to breathe right. To only find out his other son is about to lose his life in a penitentiary because they set up a deletion of a human being. Could you imagine what this daddy is feeling? This is a good dude, man. Raise his kids well. But what I'm saying about friends, the one that got deleted was cool with the one that set him up. He was with him the whole day. In the whole day, he plotting his demise. He telling them every move so they can delete him. So when y'all get to talking about this friend, we friends. Friends will get you killed. You hear me? So that's why I told y'all this story. Angie Stone don't have no friends. She don't have no damn friends. Because where were the friends at when she was in the hospital? Where were the friends at when she needed her money? I didn't hear not one famous person make a video about Angie Stone getting her money and when she was stripped of her fame. Not one person. Even with Jaguar, she was stripped of her fame. Even though I don't agree with everything she say, do you hear any celebrity taking up for her saying give her just due because the girl can blow? Do you hear anybody? How can Jazz be broke on YouTube, barely making money, stealing U-Hauls when she was the vocalist on one of the most biggest songs ever made, Song Cry by Jay-Z. She the one sung that song. Where's her royalties, Jay? I mean, for real? How you making millions off the song and Jag is broke? I say this to say, you don't have no damn friends. But they'll show up at your funeral. Oh, and they remember the time. Oh, she was so beautiful. I ain't never heard nobody get on there and say Angie Stone was beautiful. Not one of y'all. Now she was a beautiful black queen with big, beautiful, luscious lips. No, who was that? Was it Alicia Keys, I think? They said Alicia Keys or Halle Berry, one of them, said that she looked like a monkey. Oh, now she a beautiful black queen. Oh, y'all didn't like her dark skin at first. See, I'm a realist. Don't get up there and get to talking when somebody can't hear you. I made sure my mama passed, wasn't no fake love up in there. Everybody I knew my mama didn't deal with. Can I speak? No. Did you speak to my mama when she was alive? No, you didn't, because she would have cussed your ass out. So you think I'm finna let you disrespect my mama? Like you care what you really celebrate on the inside. Tyler Perry, you was sent there by the industry. And then you lied. I didn't even know that they owed her that money. Give her money. I would have been like, sit your ass down before I put this glove on your ass. That could have been my auntie. That couldn't have been my auntie because my cousins would have beat Tyler Perry ass up in that church. First of all, Tyler Perry would have never got up in there. The only way Tyler Perry would have been able to speak, because Tyler Perry is a billionaire. The only way you can speak, where your money at? Pay your tithes, pay your dues to my cousins, my auntie kids. Since you're so concerned about her money, give her kids a couple $1,000,000 then, Tyler. Since you so concerned. If you ain't got a couple million for her kids, sit your ass down. Matter of fact, go in the back row in the corner. I don't even want to see your face. F you. You ain't nobody special. Just to say Tyler Perry spoke at my mother's funeral and lied. He lied. He worked with Clyde Davis and Oprah Winfrey. He don't care about your mama money. He one of the reasons why she ain't getting her money. Why you think he a billionaire and your mama was broke? Because he went along with their agenda to delete people. I told y'all he showed up at Whitney Houston funeral too. That's their call boy. You know the word a little bit, Tyler. Go on and preach the word and make these black people think you're down for them. Every black podcaster, Tyler Perry stepped up. Tyler Perry spoke out. And I'm sitting there like, are y'all for real? Y'all believe that shit? Go get them rocks out my backyard, because I'm finna tell y'all they diamonds. And I'm finna put them on eBay and sell them to y'all. Because y'all believe everything you hear. I was so pissed that man spoke at that woman's funeral. I said, oh my God, I wish I can talk to her daughter. Why would you do that, baby girl? Why would you let him degrade your mama? Did he call your mama when she was living? Did he offer her any money? Did he offer to pay her medical bill? I mean, Tyler always show up when somebody dead. He always show up to clean up, man, and make the black people feel a little bit better. They are mad because her best friend spoke. Believe he was just talking about her best friend. My audio is messing up again. Y'all can't hear me? Can y'all hear me? People say my audio messing up. My video messing up. Who can? Somebody said they messing up my video. Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me? Some people say they can hear me, and other people say that they can't. So it must be. Can y'all hear me now? It's okay now? You know, when I get to talking about stuff like this, they mess with our channel. I know y'all don't want to believe that, but they do. Can you hear me now? Kanique says she can hear me. And she's the first to tell me my audio. I think it's y'all internet, because a lot of people saying they can hear me. It's still chopped. I don't understand how y'all can't hear me. It's not clear. Miss Joyce is not clear. I can hear you, but there's an echo. Okay. You break it up. It's starting to clear up. Maybe it's the weather, y'all. Because I had a few podcasters who their internet is off because of the weather. So maybe it's the weather. Man, no, he did not just call me. A friend of mine that I used to date do work for me, right? Y'all know I tell y'all everything. I'm a snitch. When he started to get in his trick mode, because he old, like 60-something years old. When he get in his trick mode, he won't act like I ain't his friend no more. He's supposed to fix some stuff around the house for me. And he disappear every weekend, right? Then he want to call me on Monday and Tuesday. Hey, let's go to breakfast. I said, if you don't get out of here with them David Ruffin shoes on, take your old ass with that chain in your pocket, chains in your pocket, and get out of my face. That's him calling me now. I ain't heard from him since Friday. Walking around with them damn David Ruffin shoes on, shaking his chain. Hey, girl, let's go to breakfast. Shut up. I hope he watched this video. You supposed to put up my other TV and some stuff in my house, and I ain't seen you since Friday. Here you come looking like David Ruffin. I don't want to talk. Shit. I'm just being real. Interrupted my damn video. He got the watch. When I go live one day, because he know the word real well, I'm going to put him on live. And don't y'all tell him I was talking about him. And I'm going to show his shoes. He wear them David Ruffin shoes. From the Temptation, like, I know you want to leave me. with some damn sweat socks. I'm sorry, he pissed me off, so I'm talking about his ass. I'm like, if you don't get your ass out of here with them damn base football socks and them David Ruffin shoes, boy, bend over and fix the damn, get out there them shoes on and fix just stuff. Shit. I'm going to put them on live just so y'all can laugh. Y'all going to be like, she do got on them David Ruffin shoes. I'm sorry, he pissed me off. Now he want to call to go to breakfast. I don't want to eat. Probably been licking on something all weekend, carpet tongue. Now you want to go eat. Ugh. No. Come and fix my TVs and put up my TVs in my shelves and go home. Just nasty. Anyway, I'm sorry. But y'all know how them old freaky men is. Come on, let me lick on something. Take your carpet tongue, David Ruffin shoes, football socks wearing ass in there and fix the TV. Shit. By the way, got a whole bucket cologne on and your shirt open and chest hair showing, thinking you still 35. Hey girl, what you do? What you cooking? Yeah, if you don't get your ass out of here, trench coat. No, that's old reliable. That ain't trench coat. That's old reliable. That's retired Quinta Oil. He retired. That's why he only can lick on something. Let me lick on something. You know, old men, they might be like that. Hey, girl, let me lick on something. You've been sucking on something so much, your mouth stuck. Then they'll get a toothpick in their mouth. You know when they be doing this, they getting the hair out their teeth. You like my shoes? They be tripping. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. But anyway, Angie Stone. Angie Stone, best friend, spoke at the funeral. And everybody mad at her because she remind me of my mama and my sister. She got up there. She told the organ player, he started playing the music because she was taking too long, right? So her son standing by because her son had to go up there with her because her son know how mama is. Mama might snap. So she telling the organ player, I feel like going over there pulling his hair out. Like, you just gonna interrupt me like that? Do he know who I am? So she threatened the organ player. She got up there and talked about how Angie Stone was the darkest kid she knew. This is how they was friends 50 years. And she seen some people fighting. This is how they became friends. It was 3 light-skinned girls jumping Angie. So she just ran in and started helping Angie. Like, oh, no, not today. And started fighting with her. And they've been friends ever since. And she was like, I know Angie was dark with big lips or whatever. She pretty much was just being blunt. And people all over the world mad at her. Then she said Angie needed a perm before she died. I said, now why did she say that, Jesus? This is why some people can't speak at funerals. You know, you have these crazy, I got a story for y'all for to trip y'all out. Certain people can't speak at funerals because they might say anything. If you got a crazy uncle like me, don't you give him that damn mic. Now I'm going to end this video with a story about my uncle. and my grandmama's funeral. Okay. Y'all might not see this funny, but this was the best laugh I ever had in my life at my grandmama's funeral. Okay, my mother, which is my grandmother, she had 10 kids, 9 girls and 1 boy. My grandmother was a Rolling Stone, put it that way. She had 10 kids and about, I think, 7 baby daddies. She used to love to party. She drink. She didn't care much about her kids. So each one of her children ended up with their dads. And they was all separated. But they kept in touch with each other, right? My uncle and my mother was barely, well, like 9 months apart. She got pregnant like her 6-week checkup with my uncle after my mom. So they were this close. So my dad thought that was his son. But come to find out it wasn't his son. So, but he had him in his custody. Back then, you didn't have to go through the courts. So he had my mom and my uncle raising him. How he got him was somebody called and said, Big Will, I keep hearing some kids crying over there. And I think you better go check on it. I don't think their mama is there. He kicked the door in and he found my mother and her brother in a big old tin can. You know them big old tin barrels they used to take baths in? With cold rice in their bottles, soiled. She left them in there by themselves with their bottles, several bottles and rice so they could eat. So my grandfather took them and he raised them. And my mother was spoiled as heck by her daddy, okay? That's another story I tell y'all. But anywho, my grandmother died on my birthday, June 16th. This is the summer I was going to go to California. So just before my plane left from Chicago, because her funeral was in Chicago, we had to attend the funeral and do the family thing, right? We don't know this lady. I only knew my step-grandmother and my grandpa. We never knew our real grandmother. None of our cousins really knew her. Some of the ones in Chicago, they knew her better than we did, but we didn't really know her. And she didn't want to get to know us. My grandmother didn't give 2 shits. Okay? So the man was preaching the funeral. The preacher. We are sitting there trying to be sad because we don't know this lady. Her kids know her, you know, they seen her here or there. So the front row is nothing but her kids. Then it's the grandkids, then it's the great-grandkids. The church is packed, right? I'm sitting next to my oldest sister, God rest her soul. My Uncle Henry is a gay man. He had a wife and he had a husband. My uncle is the funniest man you ever want to meet. He looked just like Little Richard. He had Little Richard hair. He acted like him. He was blunt like my mama and them. Okay? So before we go into church, how did she die? She probably cirrhosis of the liver, to be honest. She was an alcoholic. See, my step-grandmother was the bomb. That's why I said people talking about step-parents. My step-grandmother was the bomb. That's the only granny we knew outside my daddy's mama. She raised my mama, didn't have no kids. She raised my mom like she was her own and spoiled her to death. When she died after my grandpa and left everything to my mama. Loved her to death. And y'all know, I shouldn't say this, but y'all know back in the day how cousins, sleeping cousins, my step-grandmother and my real grandmother were first cousins. And my grandpa, other baby mama, he had 2 other daughters by 2 other different women. So he had 3 baby mamas. They all was first cousins. My grandpa, Big Money Will, he was a pimp. He owned all the farmland. Everybody knew him. He used to ride the big horses with the cigar in his mouth. So when Will pulled up, all the panties dropped. So the cousins was on him. Back in, don't y'all be playing with me. Y'all know cousins used to do that kind of mess. But y'all be talking about women. Men cheat. These all first cousins sleeping with the same man. And 3 of them had babies by him. And the one that didn't have a baby ended up raising her cousin baby. But yeah, boy. Yeah. Ain't that nasty? My granddaddy was, Papa was a rolling stone. Do you think he cared he had 3 cousins? He probably was bragging, I got all them Johnson girls. I got all them Johnson girls. He probably was bragging on that shit. And that was his last name. What was their last name? Carter. But anyway, the funeral. So we all triple cousins up in there. Everybody cousins. Even the friends are cousins. So I'm sitting there like, this is a mess. I'm sitting there thinking about my flight tomorrow. I'm going to LA. Hurry up with this funeral. I don't, I'm ready to go. I'm hearing all the sisters prep talking my uncle outside. Now, my uncle is the funniest dude alive, man. I swear to God. He used to call all his sisters fat bitches. You know how gay dudes are. Well, they prep talking him. Don't say nothing. Sit still. Shut up. So I'm like, why these men so mean? Because I had just met my uncle for the first time when he came for the funeral. He lived in Florida. And he was a seamstress. This man can make a dang on wedding dress out of a sheet. He was cold work with it. And he was a chef. So I'm like, dang, Uncle Harry, a good looking dude. He like that? He was like that. And this when I was a teenager, y'all. I think I was 17. I was 17 when this happened. So we sitting there. I'm in the second or third row with my sister. She holding my hand. She shaking her leg. And she knew my grandmother a little more than me because my mother had her at 16. So all the kids in the front and the pastor get up there and say, look at the beautiful kids this woman has had. Look at all these people that love this good woman of God. This woman lived a wonderful life. She loved the Lord and she did a great job. Just look around. Look at your neighbor. Look at everybody that's a part of Carrie. My uncle started doing this, y'all. So my mother was pinching him. I'm like, why is she pinching Uncle Harry? Because he about to clown. He said, who he talking about? My mom said, shut up, Henry. He looked back at my sister. He said, Helena, who is this nigga talking about? I was like, ooh. I said, Uncle Harry, be quiet. He said, then he went on and talked about how much this lady loved the Lord and she got baptized. He held his hand up. He said, excuse me, Negro, you at the wrong funeral. You ain't talking about that lady right there. I know you ain't talking about Carrie. And he said, Mr. Henry, can you sit down? And he stood up. He said, who in here told this man this woman was a good woman? Man, I laughed so hard. Me and my sister was laughing so hard. They thought we was crying. They thought we was taking it hard. People was patting on our back. We about to throw up laughing. They had to drag my uncle out the church. His sisters, his 9 sisters had to drag him out the church. And you can hear them outside the church. The man is preaching. And he was like, hell no. I'm not finna sit there and let that man lie about that woman. How many of y'all did she raise? Did she raise you? Did she raise you? He said, if he come say one more time she lived a good life, I'm going up in that pool pit, Frankie, and I'm going to slap the hell out this man. She was like, you can't act like that in church. He said, he lying in church. I can act a fool if he acting a fool. Man, they was outside arguing half the funeral. And I'm like, oh my God, we can all hear them. My mother jumped on his back and he was like, get your fat ass off. Oh my God, this was the funniest funeral I've ever been to in my life. Outside of my ex-husband's cousin. But this was, I said, Helena. She said, oh my God. And then she stood up. She said, I'm sorry, everybody. I'm sorry, my uncle. He's kind of taking it hard. He heard her. You know what he said? Nah, her ass in there lying. I ain't taking shit hard. They had to put him in the car and lock the doors, and my mother and them had to sit on the side of the car to keep him in the car. So the siblings, the kids, they missed half the funeral because they couldn't make their brother shut up. They couldn't make him. So when they came back, it was so quiet. They had the kids come up and say their final goodbyes. And they all kissed her and sat down or whatever. And they couldn't shed a tear. They didn't know her. They just couldn't shed a tear. They was like, I know her, but I don't know her. And then my mother and some of them started finally breaking down that they felt like we missed out on a mother. And we didn't get to know her and she's gone. But at the repast, at the barbecue, my uncle acted a fool. He was in Chicago a week, but the day before I left, he did the barbecue because he can cook, right? He's still talking about the funeral. He telling everybody he came in the backyard, my sister's backyard, that his sisters some fat black liars. Because he dogged his sisters. He's like, you see all them heifers? They all some damn liars. He said, that's why none of them can't keep no man but a couple of them. He talking about my mama had my daddy. He said, because I take all they need. They all some liars. Half of them can't cook. And then they go talking about she was a good woman. I was like, man, would y'all get Uncle Henry, please? And every time one of our friends came in the backyard to do, hey, baby, I'm her Aunt Henrietta. I know you don't want to. She probably lie like her mama. When you want somebody to give you a good time, call Aunt Henrietta. I said, oh, Lord, this man. That was my first time meeting my uncle. But I say this to say, it's going to be somebody at your funeral that's going to tell the truth. Angie Stone friend told the damn truth, and they got mad at her. My uncle told the truth. He like, I am not going to let this pastor get up here and lie in church. Even though he embarrassed us, he told the truth. And it was funny as hell. And I'm like, Mama, my mother was so mad at him. I said, Mama, he told the truth. Y'all don't know her. She wasn't saved. She wasn't a good woman. And Uncle Henry told the truth. People like to hear a lie. Y'all hear me? People love to hear a lie. Another funeral I went to that told the truth. Mr. Barge. Bobby DeBarge died from AIDS. I ain't supposed to say that word on here. I don't know why. And the same week he died, a young man got pawpawed, and she was his godmother, I think. She showed up at his funeral, and she was speaking. And she started talking about Bobby DeBarge. And she said, this is real. This is death. You don't come back from this. She was scaring the kids. She said, this young man 15 and he's dead. Somebody pawpawed him because he was doing something he shouldn't have been doing. She said, AIDS is real. My son just died from AIDS. It's real. You better strap up. You better do. She was saying all this stuff, and people looking at her like, oh my God, I can't believe she's saying it. No, she's supposed to say that. Y'all are so used to fake facades and lies that when you hear the truth, it don't make sense to you. The truth is horrible. Oh, I can't believe. You want to hear a lie. If people really told the truth at funerals, do y'all know how many people be like my Uncle Henry? Come up in the church. The boy was a heathen. He stole everything. He stole sweetening out the gingerbread. I'm surprised he lived that damn long. That's the truth. And they going up there. You will see them again. They going to heaven. That's something else I forgot the man said. My Uncle Henry said, oh, no, the hell I won't. I better not see her no more because I know where she going. I said, oh, my God. Uncle Henry said my grandmama going to hell. Oh, my God. I'm telling y'all. Legendary. I wish I had recordings there and phones. Man, I would be a millionaire. If I had phones back when I was a teenager at my family reunions and my people, I would be the richest person on YouTube. And I have so many stories to give y'all. And the reason I give you stories, because YouTube said that's what people like, story time. Well, y'all at the right channel. Because I have so many stories inside of me that y'all will be like, Nina, this can't be real. It's real. It is real. I need to find a picture of my Uncle Henry. I'm going to ask my Aunt B. My Aunt B right now is It's 2 aunties left. Ain't that something? Out of the 10 kids, it's only 2 left. My auntie in Chicago, and my 2 aunties in Chicago. My Aunt B and my Aunt Tight. Her name is Liza. They both, is it Liza? It was so many of them. They still living. And my Aunt B will be 90 years old this year, and I'm going to be at her party. And my auntie still go to the gym. She still lift weights. She's still the shit. And I remember that she's younger than my mom. My mother would have been 95, I think. I remember when my mother woke up out her coma, her sisters came up here, right? And my Aunt B had a man. And they stayed at my house. I stayed at the hotel. I gave my house. So my mother barely could talk with a trick in her throat. And she said, "Hey, B, what you doing here, girl?" She said, "I come to check on you, big sis." And she said, "This is my boyfriend." You know what my mama said? Because my Aunt B did had several men to die. My mama looked at that man and said, "I wonder how long he gonna last. He'll be dead next." I said, what is wrong with these old people? Old people don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? They don't care. If you want to know the truth, talk to a little kid or an old person. If you want to know the truth, talk to a little kid and an old person. Don't know. When you meet a dude, go find his great uncle and sit down and play cards with him. Or go find his little tattletale little niece that's 5, 6 years old. She gonna say, "You not the girl that came over yesterday. The girl came over yesterday, booty was bigger than yours." They gonna tell you. That was me. I was the little cousin. You ain't the girl James had in the basement. He's like, "Shut up before I tell mama." Don't be mad because you had that girl upstairs. Did you tell her you got 2 babies? And then I'll run. So, but this your girl Nina from Unbreakable Strong Woman. I had to share that with y'all because everybody mad at Angie Stone friend that told the truth. Now, about her having needing a perm, that wasn't necessary, sis. But, you know, people just don't have no hold-ups. Them kind of people, them the real people. They ain't gonna lie. She kept saying Angie Stone was dark. She was. Big lips. She has them. I do too. That's nothing to be embarrassed about. My sister dark as Angie Stone, one of the most beautiful black women you ever want to meet, with a big collard green cornbread booty. My sister booty so big, when she turned the corner, her booty still in the room with us. Her booty so big, I can sit my coffee cup on there and say, "I'll be right back, Janice." Okay. She got the real BBL. She was born with the BBL. My sister booty so big that when me and my other sister was born, my other sister came out first. I guess she didn't get no booty. My second sister came out. She took all the booty. She didn't leave me none. So me and my sister, older sister, all we got is breasts. My sister Janice got the thighs, the pretty feet, the small waist, the big boobs, the big, every bow legs. And I'm like, but she was dark-skinned with short hair. And people used to talk about her because she was dark-skinned with short hair. But had the body, and she was beautiful. But see, dark skin wasn't, the thing. This is why I chose to have this on my wall. Look at that beautiful black woman. That's why I have 2 of them to remind me that black is beautiful. You hear me? So I don't care how dark Angie Stone was. She was a beautiful black woman. So that's to all the people that called her ugly. What? So I didn't find that degrading when she pointed that out, because people need to embrace what's beautiful. Do y'all know people go give lip injections to have Angie Stone lips? Do you know people lay under the sun on the ocean and go to tanning booths to try to get Angie Stone color? Yes, my sister Janice. She's the shit to me. And my older sister dead. She died. She died from a heart attack in her sleep like my mom. And now Janice got a little bit extra because she's older. She's 64. She got a little bit extra stuff now. The waist and left. But the booty ain't going nowhere. The booty I think the waist went to the booty. Yeah. I'm going to go do a live with her because she's funny as hell. She's funny. And I want y'all to see how big, delicious, and dark my big sister is. I just love her to pieces. I wouldn't trade her for nobody in the world. and she's 8 years older than me. And she have so many stories about me tattletelling on her and James. They from here to Timbuktu, and they friends. They friends that see me right now and forget I'm 55 years old. You know what they'll say? Look at Nina, old little snitching ass. I'm like, I'm 55 years old now. You still a snitch. Told on everybody in the neighborhood. I'm like, y'all got people thinking I was on the stand on people. Stop saying that. They still call me the snitch. But I love you all. Thank you for listening. And I want y'all not to be mad at Angie Stone's best friend, because she just told the truth like my Uncle Henry. Even though that my Uncle Henry embarrassed the shit out the whole family. And people right now probably telling the same story. And it's going to last a lifetime. And everybody was mad at Uncle Henry. He did not care, because he was going to tell the truth. And my Uncle Henry died shortly after, like 5 years later, I think, from AIDS, what Bobby DeBarge died from. He died from that. And they called it cancer. So when y'all see a lot of people that they say it's cancer, a lot of times it's not cancer. They just like to clean it up. And they lie in church. That's what I'm saying. If you know this person just died from that, why you go tell the people they died from cancer? You're lying in church. Just say what it was, so people can start opening their eyes to the truth and say, oh, man, I got to do something different. This stuff is real. Look at all these people dying from this. So you got to be real with people. Stop lying. Even if it hurts, the truth will set you free. So I thank Angie Stone friend for saying what she said. Some of the stuff she should have said, like the perm thing, because she didn't have to have no perm. Maybe she went natural. Leave the lady alone. But Tyler Perry and a few others that performed, I'm like, did y'all come to her hospital room when she was sick? Because you know Angie Stone was really sick at one time. I wonder how many people visited her. I wonder how many people offered assistance to her 2 kids. I heard D'Angelo didn't even come to the funeral. D'Angelo, let me protect him for a minute. Let me take up for D'Angelo. D'Angelo got his own problems, y'all. And I didn't know D'Angelo was that much younger than Angie Stone. He was really young. I think he was 20-something and she was hitting 40-something. She way older than him. So she had her a young buck. She had a young Quinta oil. So we couldn't expect him to be a father like she wanted him to be when she had a young boy. Then he ended up on them Krugs. So D'Angelo got his own demons. He may have been high. We don't know. D'Angelo just ain't the same no more. I know Keisha Cole had him on tour with her for a minute, but he keeps slipping back off like Al DeBarge. So maybe he just couldn't face it. Maybe he didn't want to see his son. Maybe he feel like a loser. So I'm going to give him a pass because he has his own demons. Okay, all we can do is pray for D'Angelo. And everybody want to believe that's not his son. Let me tell y'all this. You don't have to look like your father. I'm for sure D'Angelo had a blood test, y'all. He was famous. And when they married, I thought they got married. So I'm for sure he made sure that was his kid. Just because he looked more like his mother don't mean he don't belong to D'Angelo. He looks more like his mom. For example, Biggie Small didn't look nothing like his mama. He looked like his father. Did y'all see the father? He had the eye and everything. He looked nothing like Miss Wallace. Was that not her son? My sister Janice, her son, the one in prison doing 30 to 60 years. He light-skinned and a carbon copy of his daddy. They look like twins. I mean, like his daddy just spit them out like Ice Cube and his son, and like Ja Rule and his son. That's how my nephew and his daddy is. My sister dark-skinned like Angie Stone. Her son light-skinned as heck with good hair. Is that not her son? You see how ridiculous y'all be saying? That ain't his son. Ooh, that boy don't look not like him. What about when they don't look like their mama? Did they switch the baby off at the hospital? You don't know who your kids might come out looking like. My son Gino looked like my father. People say he look like his dad, but no, he looks like my dad. He got the good hair. He got the best hair in the family. So did my dad. He got big, thick curls, and some of his hair straight. He's light-skinned, and his daddy is dark. And when he was born, do you know some of his daddy people used to be like, that ain't his son. That boy look like he Puerto Rico. That ain't his son. He mixed with some. People used to ask me, white girls be like, girl, I didn't know black women like white men. You got a mixed baby. No, my son is black. So you saying black women can't have pretty kids? All Gino life, they thought he was A-Rod. But if you look at my daddy, he looks just like that. I don't. I got my mother complexion. You know what I'm saying? My daddy had gray eyes. What color is my eyes? They brown, like my mama. Now, I got my daddy knock knees, Jesus. I was born with 2 left legs, and I don't like that, daddy. His legs was just, he's the one as bad as mine. I was born with 2 left legs. I told my mama the doctor gave me the 2 wrong legs. And she said, you're lucky you got legs. Get out my damn face. But this your girl, Nina, from Unbreakable Strong Woman. Thank y'all for listening to me. I need to do a GoFundMe for my knee surgery. For real. I need to come up with $25,000 to get my knees fixed. Who gonna pay it? Who gonna pay it? I want to go to the knee doctor and pick out my knees. If y'all can go pick out y'all booty, I should be able to go pick out my knees. I want to be like, I want that knee. I didn't say this in my video before, and I think it's funny. I want Halle Berry knees with Denzel walk. Or I want Denzel walk with Halle Berry knees. No, not that knee. I want that knee right there. That knee is too big. Give me that knee and that knee. Yeah, okay. If y'all can pick out y'all booty, I should be able to pick out my knees. Am I lying? I want some new knees. And I'm going to do a GoFundMe to get me some new knees. And I need all y'all to donate. 2 videos a day. 2 videos a day will keep negativity away. Okay. Thank y'all for watching. Miss Cynthia Brown says, facts, I feel you. She know how. You got knock knees too, Miss Cynthia. Nothing wrong with your knees. Yes, it is, Kanique. I'm so insecure about my legs, y'all. I don't even wear shorts. I don't even wear shorts or mini dresses. I wear cute. I think I wear cute outfits because in business clothes, or I have on sweats because that's one of my insecurities. Y'all know if I'm nothing else, I'm real. I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. I hate that. And hey, that's one of my insecurities. Everybody got something wrong with them, and it's my knees. Shit. Outside of my Indian titties. I didn't go tell y'all what I mean by that. Oh my God. The 3 dots at the top corner to the like. Oh, I thought it was in the comments. The 3 dots in the top corner, y'all, you push the like in that. Because I seen a lot of y'all haven't did it yet. I can't even see it. The 3 dots in the top corner is where you find like. And like is the thumbs up. It's like this, y'all. Y'all know what a thumbs up look like? It look like this. And it's white. Push that to show your girl some love. I'm going to always have story time. I'm going to try to make you laugh. I'm going to tell you about what's going on in the world in a funny way. Because if you don't laugh, you're going to be crying. And when you mad and upset, that's when drama happens. That's when people start talking about each other. That's when wars and fights and stuff happen. If you're laughing, you got love and joy in your heart. So people ask me, why you make lightly of Elon and Donald Trump? Because there are some clowns. They're entertaining. Why y'all not laughing? The only thing missing is the red nose. I mean, damn, it's something to laugh about. This is hilarious to me. Because guess what? If it is the end of time, I'm going to leave laughing. I don't want to be in the corner scared. What's going to happen? I want to be laughing. Here we are, Jesus. Over here, the laughing family. We having a good time. Y'all ready? I don't want to leave here crying and scared. I want to be happy. You know what I'm saying? And I just don't believe it's the end of the world, y'all. You know why? I know we have the signs of the times. But you know why I don't believe it's the end? Because my God is a jealous God. And I don't believe he will even allow man on earth to have the authority over his universe. I don't think he would give them that much credit to take people out of here. He like, I'm going to do this. You not in control of this. I am. So all these people getting out here and Donald Trump is going to die and such, and the world is about to end. God, the mediums, they call them. I turn the channel. I'm like, look at them demons. They going to tell me they God. They finna tell us when we gonna leave. When the world going to end. Really, These false prophets, and y'all listening to them on the internet. Y'all better quit playing with God. That's what y'all better quit doing. I don't want to hear nobody tell me when I'm going to leave because I actually don't want to know. I don't want to know when the last day of the world is because I don't want to be the one here cutting off the lights. Okay. I don't want to be the one they said, Nina, get the lights. Everybody gone. I don't even want to see that. So I don't even want to hear about the bombs and all. I hope I'm well rested and I hope I'm 125 years old when it happened. Well, I'm on going to lay it on down. You know, I'm tired of looking at these old men with these David Ruffin shoes on, Jesus. I'm tired of these women having baby powder and buttermilk in the breast, Lord. We all old now, Jesus. It's just time to go. That's how I want to leave. I don't want no. I don't want Donald Trump to take me up out of here. I'm not claiming that. It's power in the tongue, y'all. Stop claiming what Donald Trump gonna do. Say what he's not gonna do. He's not going to destroy this country. He's not going to destroy people, Medicare, food stamps, Section 8, Social Security. He's not going to do it because he don't have the power. Y'all giving him the power. Oh, Donald Trump finna take care of black people. Y'all better stand on that word. You better stand on that word every day. Even when you scared, open that word and say, God, give me some encouragement. I am your protector. I am your provider. Don't worry about tomorrow because tomorrow got enough worries within itself. I mean, just keep on repeating the word and watch your day change. If y'all wonder why I'm so happy and so stupid, because it's the God in me, and I'm finna go upstairs, clean my room, mop my floors, deep clean my house, because even though I just moved in here, I got a deep clean a few times a week, and I'm finna play my music, and I'm finna celebrate and say, thank you, Father God, I am vertical like these blinds. Look, I am vertical today. I am upright. And I'm happy and I'm proud. What's going to happen tomorrow? That's on you, Father. That ain't my business. All I can do is live in the moment. And I'm loving this moment. Talking to you all, drinking my coffee, talking about my crazy family. If y'all laugh, cool. If you didn't, it's okay too. But some of you church folks gonna get mad. Oh no, her uncle didn't cuss in church. Yes, he did. And so did the pastor. He lied. He lied in church. And my uncle cussed in church. And where my uncle at, I don't know. All I can worry is about my salvation. I don't know where my uncle went to. I hope he repented and asked God to forgive him before he said goodbye. That's all I hope for. But it's your girl. I love you all. Thank you for watching. I'll get back with y'all later because I got to go do the crip walk. They not like us. And dance because that's my favorite song. That's my theme song to get me going. And then I'm going to play some New Edition. Okay. I'll talk to y'all later. Have a good day. Bye now.